Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome to a brand new series on the mod pack Modern Skyblock 2. It's been 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks I believe, since my last video. And if you did not know, I was in the hospital with my dad. He had heart surgery and so on, but we are back home. He's doing much better. And I have finally found some time to start recording something. And this series will replace my Nuts and Bolts series that we had started on the FTOG server. I don't want to get into too many details why I don't want to play that mod pack anymore, but it pretty much comes down to that I am not a big fan of the mod pack. You guys know I love expert modes mod packs overall, but I simply think that that one is not very well made. It is too grindy. There is ways of doing expert mode, and one of them, for example, the best two I've played so far is definitely Infinity Expert Mode, Infinity Evolved Expert Mode that we played a while ago, and also, of course, the Age of Engineering. I really like those. Those are very well-made expert mod packs, where you progress by simply delving into new mods that you don't need to progress to make parts to make other blocks for other mods and so on. Go ahead and turn the music off. I forgot to turn that off. I usually don't play with music. So, and Nuts and Bolts has just got too grindy. I spent 6 hours trying to get a bunch of titanium in 3 different ways on the Nuts and Bolts server, and then I said, you know what, I don't have that much time to record right now because my dad needs a lot of care. I need to take care of him a lot. And anyways, this one replaces Nuts and Bolts, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I found this actually and then brought it up to Glitch, and we said, you know what, let's make this another new public server for the FTOG community, so you guys can play along here as well. If you're already whitelisted, you're going to be able to play here, I believe, starting Friday. I think that's when Glitch said he wants to open it up. Anyways, and I decided I wanted to get a little bit of a head start, because I know there's going to be a lot of questions from peeps when they start playing on the server on about this mod pack, and I hope that I'm going to be able to explain those today, so you can get an easier start, because it is different than other Skyblocks were in the past. Oops, wrong button. Number one, I wanted to point out that I turned off the zoom thingy here, this weird feature here that I don't know what this is for, by Shift C. I also disabled the minimap on the top right. That's just from what is this called again? Journey map. I simply went up here in the options and disabled the map, because what's the point of a map in a Skyblock, right? And I also turned off the overlay on the top left there. You guys see that is, I think, called XML in-game info. Again, something that I don't care about. I don't really need any of this information. Let stuff on my screen. Now, on this server here, it's because it's going to be public, or graylisted, I should say. We made this platform a little bit bigger. By default, you have a 3x3, but because, you know, there might be multiple people here, we just made it a little larger and put a fence over here so you cannot get pushed down easy. And also, by default, when you start, you land here and you already took 1.5 hearts of damage and you're missing some hunger. So we put a little environmental controller here just so, you know, everybody that starts with full life. Okay, so let's get started with this. There's 2 things you gotta know. First off, you can get to a FTB utilities guide right here. So let me go back right there. That's the default when you open this book. And then you can click on the Modern Skyblock. And that is 24 chapters or something like that, I think, that talks you through the whole progression in this mod pack. And it's very well made. And also, we're very happy about the maker of this mod pack. He or she, the person that makes the mod pack, is very on top of it. Updates like at least every 2 days and so on. Is really on top of fixing bugs. There was another problem with Nuts and Bolts. There's way too many bugs that are making it very hard to play now, because of the progression. And so the other thing is also you get this book here, the FTB guidebook, that opens that directly, okay? But you really don't need to keep this with you if you don't want to, because you can always get to the book by clicking right there in your character, your avatar inventory window, right? And then the other thing is when you start here, it actually tells you getting started, you know how to create an island. We're going to go through this real quick. And then the letter G. This is actually from the mod. I believe the mod is called Sky Resources 2. Let's check here real quick. At Sky. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, Sky Resources 2. Which is, if I could give the easiest definition, it's the new Ex Nihilo. Okay, it's something made for Skyblocks, and it's really cool. I haven't played around with it much. I just played about an hour in single player, and tried out a few different things to, I want to know what I'm doing before I start recording. And that is really cool. So G to opens this, and we're going to go through this here in a second. Now, the first thing it tells you is type island for help, right? And we got to make an island, right? It will automatically teleport you there and so on. But there's something that caught me by surprise, and that is there's 4 different types of islands. Let's see here what it tells us. Island. Island create, that's what we need right here. And we can give it a type. And there's 4 different types you can start with. So when you type island create, you can type grass. That's the default skyblock island that everybody is used to, okay? It gives you a little bit of grass with a tree on top. So it's just like any other skyblock that you played in the past, the beginning, right? You gotta make sure you don't drop the sapling and so on. Then the other island there exists is called as snow, I think, yes. That starts you on a snow platform with 2 pumpkins, so you can make a snow golem. And there is a lot of new things through the sky resources too on how you can advance there, how you can get your first sapling and so on. I'm not gonna play on this one. I did play around it with a little bit. I don't really have many pros and cons to either one of them. I just decided on the wood one. That's the last one I'm going to show you. The third one you can make is sand, which starts you on a platform with red stained sand. And a cactus. Again, there is a way of making all the things you need on that island. It's just a little bit different. And then the last one is the wood. Just like that. So I type island create wood. And it's going to create my island. And I'm going to fall on top of it. And here I am. Okay. And it's just a little bit of dark oak wood with a 1 water source block and a string. And we're going to go to that in a second. But first I wanted to show you that when you use this book here, this one doesn't show you. The G menu shows you. It depends on which one you start. It even shows you here, there's a sand, a snow, wood, and a grass island. Actually, yeah. And you can click on them, right? The grass island, like I said, is the normal one. And then over here is the same. Like if you start on the sand island, for example, you can see here, right? It shows you how you get cactus needle by shift right clicking on the cactus. Then it explains to you how you can make cactus fruit. And then you need to make an infusion stone. And that's how you get all the way down to making your first dirt and a sapling, right? And then here it goes into details about life infusion, which we're not going to need on our island. And then here is 3 chapters about the snow island and how you go about that. So it's all very well written. And most of these things are clickable. It's very well made. I'm really impressed by this. It's very nice and it makes it easy to learn this mod, right? And then there's the freezers you need and so on. And then down here is the grass, which says, you know, is the regular one. So you can skip over to stage 1 and go down to stage 2. Okay, stage 1 tells you just the basics, and stage 2 is then when you start, you know, getting deeper into the mod pack. But we are starting on the wood island right here, right? And it tells us we need to take the string. Of course, we got to be careful so it doesn't fall off. And then we're going to make a survivalist fishing rod. And then we start fishing, okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to stand right on top of it so I don't lose it. All right, there it is. And then, of course, check it out. This, of course, here is too deep, okay? There's another layer of wood down there. So I can take out these corners. I'm going to need 2 of them because I need to make some sticks to get going with this. I found this wood one here very interesting to get started with. So I wanted to try this one out for my series. And we're just going to make 6. And then I think it is like that. Yes. You make a survivalist fishing rod. Now this one is different from a regular fishing rod in the terms that when you cast it... Ooh, I don't want to fall off. Check out how quickly it catches something. It's... Wow. There we go. There we go. And we got a tripwire hook. And it's very fast compared to the regular fishing rod. And I believe the loot table as well is different. You can get saplings. You can get wood planks. I think you can even get dirt. That's perfect. We got a sapling already. That is really cool. And if we're lucky and we fish long enough, we're also going to get a piece of dirt. I didn't get anything. That's interesting. Okay. A bowl and so on. So I'm going to be fishing here for a while. Hopefully I will get a tree. Ooh, another string. That is awesome because these fishing rods, the durability is quite low. And of course, if you run out and you don't have another string. Okay, what's happening here? You guys see the items flying, right? Where are they going? I could have sworn I just saw a fish fly. Huh. Also, another thing I want to point out is what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here in the middle. And I'm going to type set home. Set home. There we go. So now I got a home right here. I can come easily back to my island, and you also don't need to worry about it being cheesy. When you fall off the island, I tested this. I wanted to know what happens. You actually just get teleported back up to this build height, and you keep getting teleported over and over. You keep falling, you keep falling. It's an endless loop until you either type /spawn or you type /home, and then you take so much damage that you're down to half a heart. So you can never die in the void. Okay, I'm getting the sticks here. There we go. We finally got a fish. We just updated the server just before I started recording here. Another string. That is awesome. That is super good. That's really good news. Because the first time I played on this, I actually lost my sapling. I shouldn't say I lost it. I didn't get another one back when I took down the acacia tree. And I ran out of fishing rod. So I pretty much was done. I had to delete my island and make a new one. That's the only bad thing that can happen here. Alright, so, can we combine these? I forgot. Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and take these. And we're gonna toss these off the island. We don't need them. Okay, so let's check out here what's happening with what we're supposed to do. Okay? So keep fishing until you get a dirt. And it says here oak sapling of any kind. It's just any sapling, right? And then we're on to stage 2, which is gonna be right there. And that's going to tell you that, you know, in order to get to stage 3, we need to obtain glowstone dust. And then this ring right here, it explains you all the different things you can do and so on. Where is stage 3? Right there. That is a lot of stuff we're going to have to do, right? Through stage 2. But anyways, I've got a lot of fishing to do here now until I get a piece of dirt. You gotta be kidding me, right? That is awesome. Now, of course, the problem is that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get this sapling back, okay? But I need wood from the acacia tree here in order to extend my platform, so eventually I can make it so I don't lose any more saplings. Now, the other thing you can also do in this one is you can twerk, okay? We should see the bone meal effect here in just a second. It's not like it used to be where every single twerk was a bone meal effect. This one, there we go, and we got it. And, of course, we also have... I think it's called now Resource Miner. It's a vein miner, okay? So I'm going to hold down V. I'm going to try to get as close to this tree as I can. So hopefully, if the sapling falls, maybe I can get it. No, there go. Oh, I got one. Sweet. That was good. That was a lot of luck right there. And now, of course, I can make a regular crafting bench. By the way, there is a ton of mods in here that I'm really excited about. Playing with, and I'm just making a vanilla one for the time being because I'm actually gonna make the crafting table on a stick. But before can I do this recipe? No. Okay. I forgot what mod adds that, but now here we go. Now I got a bunch of slabs, and of course those I'm gonna use right now just to extend around the tree right itself here, so I can keep twerking and get myself a bunch more wood without the risk of losing a lot of the saplings. And because we got acacia first, acacia, I like it also anyways, because it's a nice and warm color, we're gonna go ahead and use this as our main building block for now on, especially now that I think I should not lose any of the saplings. And the other thing I'm gonna do here right away, let's go out a little bit more, let's make a strip around this. I'm also going to make myself... whatchamacallit, you know what, let's close this off. I'm going to make myself a few of the drying racks from Tinker's Construct. I think this should be pretty fine right here. I'm gonna say that I probably won't lose many. And I can make 2 of these drying racks right here. Because we got 2 rotten flesh already, so we can dry that. And we're gonna hang this for right now here and there. Actually, I'm not gonna hang it there because I'm gonna be fishing there. While I wait for the wood to grow and so on. Let's put it right here for now. And this is gonna make us monster jerky, which is really good. Also, because I have the 2 string, I could make a regular fishing rod. And get myself a lot more fish that way. When I played in single player before, we still had Pam's Harvest Craft, the version before. Apparently there's a lot of problems with Pam's Harvest Craft and so on right now, so... the mod pack author took it out for the time being. Anyways, let me go ahead and do some fishing here. And I'm going to go ahead and twerk a lot more trees. I'd like to get myself a nice little cushion. Because one of the things that we're going to have to get going very soon here, very quickly, is a mob farm. So I definitely want to get that done today. A very simple mob farm. Because we're going to need Let's see real quick if I can show you guys. Because we're gonna need some gunpowder, okay? Stage 2 right here, which we're now getting to, we're gonna need to have these casings in, and I explained it to them. I definitely recommend that you guys should read all this when you play it yourself. And we need to make the combustion heater. This is looks like it's one of the main blocks from this Sky Resources 2. What this allows you to do is, let me show you real quick, turn a lot of items into other ones, okay, via combustion heat. So this is the one that we're gonna make here. Let's do U on it. So right there, we can turn a gunpowder into blaze powder, for example. And there was something we needed the blaze powder for quite early on. I don't remember. Is it for the combustion? Yeah, this is like how you make redstone and so on. But let's go back real quick. What else can we make here quite early on? We can make some, but we cannot make any that yet. We can get more dirt by making plant matter. Plant matter you get from any 5 saplings, 5 crops, 5 leaves. Of course, leaves I can't do it because we don't have any shears. Here we can make some. Why would I want to make that? I'm not sure. But you guys see, there's a lot of things in there. Even netherrack you can make that way. You can even make endstone. And then I think the very last one is this one right here I'm interested in. The ember shards. Not exactly sure how we get the crystal shard yet. Let's see. It's an alchemical fusion. Again from the Sky Resources. You take glass and you get crystal shards. But this one here is embers we're going to get into because in 1.12.1, this is by the way the mod pack on. So almost the brand newest version of Minecraft. You guys see we get all the inscriber presses. This is how we get glowstone right there. So let's check out real quick. In order to get to that, we need glowstone. So blaze powder, which comes from the gunpowder, and vile dust. We need to smelt soul sand. Let's see how we get soul sand. Oh, I need recipe on it, not usage. Okay. None of these look like they are easy to get. Starlight transmutation, I don't think so. Okay, so it comes from sand and wither dust, for example, which it doesn't look like that we're going to be able to easily get that. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into a little bit how we're going to be able to get that. Ooh, there's even blood magic. I didn't, evil craft, sorry. I didn't even see that. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to be busy here and go ahead and fish and twerk and so on until I got a nice little stack of resources. And then we'll go ahead and build our tree farm, mob farm. Alright, sun's coming up. I've been a busy bee, just grinding out a bunch of trees. That's all I pretty much did. And I made the platform bigger over here to have 2 trees going. We got a lot of beef jerky, or not beef jerky, monster jerky, right? Yeah, monster jerky going on. And over there is where I want to build the mob farm. But before we get going with that, I wanted to finally make the crafting table on a stick, because it's one of my favorite ones. And I think especially in a skyblock it's nice because you're always in different ends of the island and so on. Let's place another chest here so we can easily make this. It's like that, right? Yes, there we go. Now we got our crafting table on a stick and we got another manual. Now check it out, by the way. I found something out here. Right here, you guys see this little symbol like an ender bag? You have an ender chest access already. It's built in. Is that cool or what? That's really nice. I'm liking that a lot. And you guys see I have a bunch more wood. I got a bunch other saplings. And let's see, what else do we have? Nothing in here. And here's all the kinds of things I got from fishing. We got more strings, so that's good. And let's go ahead and build our mob farm. Now I'm just gonna make a simple skyblock mob farm that I make usually. Well, I always make. I don't think I've ever made a skyblock where I didn't have that. And I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Now, number one is I'm going to press F7. So you guys see nothing here is lit up. Because this is a lower half slab and this is a lower half slab right here. So you see when I break this one, we're going to see the yellow X right there. So that's where stuff could spawn. So I always try to build with the lower until later. Maybe when we get lighting and so on, then we're going to make it all upper or just full blocks, whatever. And this right here is about 30 blocks from over there, okay? Just make sure that you are further than 24 blocks. You need to be 24 blocks away from this for mobs to spawn. If you're within the range, they won't spawn. At least last time I checked. Maybe in 1.12 some spawning rules or whatever have changed. I am not sure. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is right here on this level. That block right there. that's where we're gonna have the mob spawn. And we need to have at least 3 air gaps so we can get Enderman. So there's 1, 2, 3. And then up here is where we're gonna have the ceiling. And of course I want this to be a lower half slab, so nothing can spawn on top of us. Alright, and now we can complete it on this end. And I always have these full right there because it's gonna make it easier for me to place everything. So let's just, I wanna put this one in last, okay? So right here is where the mobs are gonna spawn. And I'm gonna hit them in the ankle right there. So the first layer we wanna have is here. And then we wanna have one here. And then we wanna have one there. But in order to do that, we're gonna need to have another layer on top so nothing can spawn, right? And I'm just gonna pull this setup here all the way around the mob farm, because this is gonna make it completely dark and mobs can barely see you. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna make a little tweak in the front, because there is the embers golems that shoot fire and they're quite annoying, so we're gonna make sure that they can never see us. But anyways, let me go ahead and pull this all the way around. Alright, I made my way all the way around here. You guys see this one is already a red X, and now if we go along here and finish this last floor, you see everything here is red X's, so it's completely dark on the inside, and as soon as I get out of range, they are going to spawn, but we're gonna have a little bit of a... I need a cup. Can I make these into full blocks again? Yes, I'm gonna need 6 of them. And let's go ahead and can we make a trapdoor? Okay. Well, we're gonna go with acacia trapdoors. What I want to do here is make a little bit of a safety feature. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, this is the lower half slab. How is this gonna work? Let's see if we can figure something out here. I would like to have 2 trapdoors here. Can I place you? Yes. Okay, very cool. So let's jump over here and put that there. So if I'm... Oh, server's gonna reboot in 10 minutes. Good. So if I am over here and I'm at the island or whatever, I can open these 2. And if something goes wrong here, creeper explodes or whatever, these guys cannot run over to my island, okay? It's, I think, quite important, and I can always get over here, right? Yes. Alright, good. So let's go ahead and open these 2 and walk over here. And if we are lucky, we're gonna see some spawn right there in a minute. And I should really cover these 3 up here. Let's do it with these trapdoors for now. So nothing can spawn here until I have some torches. Because when I go over to this area, look at that. Already mobs. Just like that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, and I'm going to make a sword. Just a wooden sword, just so I get the swipe effect. Actually, I'm gonna make multiples. Let's just make 4 of them. Because I'm gonna chew through them probably quite quickly. And I'm gonna wait for there to be a bunch more mobs here, like 10 or so, and then, you know, we can push them into one corner and swipe them all down. Oh, I totally forgot. We were gonna do something else. My bad. Let's go back over here. You guys see how the mobs can see me? So we might actually see that one skeleton shoot us for a second. No, okay. But what I like to do here is, in the front, the front wall here is, this is the middle. I'm coming out at least 5. So altogether 5 wide. So when I walk up here, actually let's go 7 altogether, like this. So when you come over here, you cannot have something shoot you directly in the front here. I usually don't get shot from over here very much. And I think the other thing that might be smart is, if for now, I should have enough acacia wood, right? Yes, okay. I am also going to make a little bit of a safety feature, but why don't we start using fence instead of half slabs? I like that better anyway. Acacia fence is just sticks and wood. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a bunch of that. How many sticks do I have? Not many. Alright, so let's make this many. Go ahead and make me some fences. Good. And then the fences we are going to put... I just want to have them around the mob farm and like from here. So in case something shoots me, it doesn't knock me down. I hope that makes sense. Let's put that here and come out. Bam, there it is. Oh, actually, come around over here as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull this fence all the way around this mob farm and so on. And that is our safety net for now, so we don't fall down as easy. By the way, you cannot die in the void in this mod pack. I found that out in single player. You simply get teleported back up to max build height. And then you fall again, over and over. It's like an endless loop, right? Let me finish this side first. And then when you do like /home, you land in your spawn location or wherever you have your home's location set and have half a heart. So you get a little bit of a punishment, but you do not die to the void. Which is, it's nice. I can't complain about that. Alright, I gotta make a bunch more fences. And I'm gonna wait for more of these knuckleheads to spawn. And then when we get our first gunpowder, we can... Actually, why don't we do that right now? I have a creeper right here. Hopefully we'll get a gunpowder. Did I get one? All that over here? No? No gunpowder yet. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait a little longer. Not sure why the spawn rate is so slow. Because in single player, when I set up a mob farm here on this pack, I had up to 25 mobs in this, which I found odd. Yay, we got gunpowder, finally. Which I found odd because the thing was jam-packed. It was really cool. But here on the server, I'm not sure if there's some kind of changes when you play on the server. I don't think so. It shouldn't. Ooh, is that an Enderman? No, that's a Skelly, isn't it? It's got skinny legs. Let's see. What are you? You're just a Skelly. Oh well. But we'll get some free bones. Or arrows. Good. Alright, and the other thing is I just killed a zombie villager here a second ago. And I got a potato. Check it out. I got a potato. And we got these two. So I figured, why don't we set up a little bit of a farm here? I figured right here. Up to 4 away. So let's go ahead and set it up right there. I'm gonna lose these slabs, but I don't really care. Oh, you know what I can do? So later on, I won't lose my dirt. Give me that. I am going to set, this is the full block. I want it to be up here, yes. So we're gonna put it, it needs to be on the same height than this water here. So what I can do is set it up like that. That way, if I later on need to break this dirt, I won't lose it. Because it's not that easy to get dirt. It's, next episode, I'm gonna show you how you can get more dirt when we have the combustion furnace. Alright, so let's do here this, and let's go ahead and make a little... Oh, now we got 5 mobs here. Good, so it's starting to pick up. That's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2. And 2. Go ahead and make our hole. And build this good stuff. Okay, and I'm gonna put you back in here. I don't really need this out anyway. That way I can just put the trapdoor here for now. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and plant this potato. Bam, right there. Very nice. So now we got a little potato going, and hopefully I'll get carrots from them as well. I don't think we can get any kind of wheat and so on. But now that... Ooh, I needed 1 more dirt. Okay, so for now I'm just gonna use this dirt here. Sorry about that. And I got the gunpowder, and I'm gonna need... I forgot now if it's planks or... slabs. I think it's slabs. Let's go ahead and make one of them. Yes. This thing right here. The wooden heat component. You know what? I think I'm gonna turn this on again. F3H? I think that's what it is. Yes, that way we see the mod, right? Sky Resources. And this one right here, combined with a piece of dirt, makes us a dirt furnace. So now we can finally make some stuff. Where am I gonna put this fella? Let's put it right here. Nothing should happen if I break this. The water starts flowing for a second, but that's fine. And let's make sure I don't fall or break that one right there. Oh boy, it's getting dark. Alright, good. So now what we can do is let's put 2 in here and let's cook this up. Now, what I noticed is this dirt furnace needs more fuel than a regular furnace. You guys see how fast it went through 1 plank? But now, da-da, we can make torches. Finally. That's gonna be nice, so we can see at night. I can do easier recording at night and so on. And now I can, for example, let's break this guy here. So the plants have more light. Bam! There we go. Very nice. Awesome. And then I can also do something like... let's get another slab. Right here, because that's going to help with the trees growing. And so on. So I can slowly start lighting these things up. And, ooh, there's an Enderman. And I think I'm also going to put a torch. Let's put it like this right there. That is this one. And this one. So I can easier see the mobs from when I'm over there. Oh, let's see. Maybe we get lucky and we get an ender pearl, guys. That would be amazing. Oh, check it out. First Enderman and we got an ender pearl. Very cool. So now we got a furnace so I can start cooking potatoes and make more torches and whatnot. And I think we have a really solid foundation right now for our first episode. That's where I'm going to end it. And I'm going to record and upload this series quite often. I'm really into this. Of course, all my other series are going to continue besides Nuts and Bolts. That one I am done with. And anyways, look forward. Next episode is probably going to come out right away tomorrow. I'm going to keep playing. I'm just going to farm wood, farm mobs, and try to spread the potatoes. I'm also going to do a little bit more fishing so I can get more dirt, hopefully. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.